Hi, good morning. Welcome to the world of colors. I'm Colors. Today we're going to start making some pilgrims that we're all going to need soon. And we're going to start with Papa Pilgrim. And this is what he looks like. It's just like a big doll. He's got his collar back here. You can see under his hair. That's how he looks. He's a great one to make, and he's real easy to make. He doesn't take a lot of materials. And if you hang on with me for a minute, I'll tell you what we're going to use to make him. So what we're going to use to make Papa Pilgrim is a piece of this corn decor from Dollar Tree, some sunflowers that come like this from Dollar Tree. We're going to use 2 pieces of faux fur, a 4" by 4" piece for his beard, and we're going to use a 2" by 4" piece for his back hair. And you can pick whatever color you have. And then we have a 5" hat, black felt hat that we get at Joann's, just like that. And then we're going to use, for the black fleece, we're going to use a 15" by 20" piece wide, 15" tall by 20" wide piece of black fleece for the body. And then we're going to use an 8" wide by 10" long piece for the arms. So we need 2 of those. And then these smaller pieces we're going to need to go around his hat. We're going to need a 1" by 10.5" piece like this to go around his head. It's like a rusty color fleece. And then we're going to need a 1" by 4", 2 of them for the cuffs, go on the bottom of his arms. And then for his collar, we're going to use a 5" by 5" piece of white fleece. And the buckles, his belt buckle, is the buckle on his hat, and the buckle on his shoes, we're going to use this 3" by 6" piece of yellow fleece for that. And then for his shoes, we're going to use this 4" by 6" piece of felt, black felt. And then for his belt, we're going to use a 1.5" by 25" piece of brown felt. So then we're going to use these vegetables that come in bags of 5 or 6 from Dollar Tree. And then we're going to use a 2" wood ball and 2 1.5" wood balls. And I've got these painted in pale pink right now, and then we're going to do some more work with them. But these will pop right off when we need them. I've got them glued onto this glue stick so I can paint them easily, and then I'll just pop them off when we're ready for them. We're going to use a little bit of Gorilla Glue on this project. We're going to use some blush and a blush brush and some 2-ply jute and some flat marbles, some polyester fiberfill, and some rubber bands. And then your glue gun and your glue stick and some hairspray, and you'll be all set to make this project. So I'll be right back with you to get started. Now I wanted to take a minute to tell you that we are going to do these children pilgrims in this series. On my next video, I'm going to do the Mama Pilgrim. And the last time I did the pilgrims, I did quite a few in previous videos. But the last time, Posey was one of the women pilgrims in that. She looks like this. And but I wanted to tell you that on my next video, I am going to do a woman pilgrim or a mama pilgrim. And the video after that, I'm going to do the children pilgrims. So you want to stay tuned for those. But today we're going to do Papa Pilgrim. And he's really easy to make. And we're going to get started in just a minute. So the first thing we want to do is fold that 20-inch piece of black fleece over so that you have the two 15-inch sides laying against each other. And then we're going to glue them together. I want to come right across, maybe 1/4 of an inch or so, and go all the way across like that. And put it together, and I'll let that set up. So I've got it all glued. It's all set up. And we're going to take it and we're going to grab one end of it and put it all together. Just like that. And then I'm going to take a rubber band and go around it. Like that. And then we'll take the 2-ply jute and secure it. And then we can turn it right side out. Let's go down here and grab this, bring it this way. And that's what the bottom looks like. Got this little sack here. We're going to use the front. This is going to be the front, the seam. That's the front of our project. The seam will be in the front this time. We're going to put some flat marbles in the bottom. And then we'll put some polyester fiberfill. Fill this up to the top, and then we'll close it just like we just closed the other end. And I'll be right back with you. So I've got this all fastened just like I had fastened the other end. And I put a rubber band on it and the 2-ply jute. So now it's ready to work with. We want the seam in the front, because that'll show, you'll see that that'll show he's wearing pants if we have the seam in the front. In the end, when we have it all get together, put it all together, you'll see that it looks like he's wearing pants. So that's why we want to make sure we have that seam in the front. So now I want to work on the nose, and we'll do the hands at the same time. I've got them on here painted in the pale pink, and is what I want to do is put some blush on them. Just put some blush on them. And a little bit of hairspray. And just add some color to them. Just like that. And the sides a little bit. And then I'm gonna spray it again and let them dry, and then I'll work with them. I'll be right back with you. So I've got these all dried, and is what I want to do is just pop the 2-inch one off, if I can. There he goes. Pop him off there, and then we're going to glue him on about like that, right at the top of the seam. So let's glue him on. Make sure you go right to the top of the seam and put him right there. And we'll give him a couple minutes. Okay, next we want to make the arms, and we want to take out the two 8-inch by 10-inch long pieces of black fleece. We're going to fold it over the 10-inch long sides together, and we're going to fold it over on the first arm, and then just glue them together, two sides together. I'm going to let those set up, and I'll be right back. We're going to take it and turn it right side out. And fill it full of polyester fiber fill. Now this will be the end that we're going to attach to the body. I'm going to take the rubber band around it. And then we'll secure it with our jute. Now that's ready to glue onto the body. Now let's get the hand in ready. The hands. We'll go ahead and put a rubber band around about 1 inch down, because we're gonna put his hand on and his cuff. The cuff. So I'm gonna do that about 3 times around like that. We can just push this back in. Like that. We can take the hand off the stir stick. Like that. And then just hold the fleece back. Put it right in the middle like that. And then we can put the cuff on. This is the 1 inch by 4 inch piece of white fleece that we're going to glue in here. I'm putting the seam to the bottom, and we're going to glue this in there. Like that. And I have the other arm all ready. So what we're going to do is glue them to the back of this little stub here, one on each side. We're going to put the seam side down. The seam side goes down. And then let me get some more glue. Then we're going to get our glue on here. Just put it on the back of the stub like that, halfway across, because we're going to put this on the other half. And I'll be right back with you. So now I've got this 5 by 5 inch white piece of fleece out that we're going to put on for the collar, for the back collar. So we want it kind of long so that we're going to see it after we put the back hair on, because gnomes have a lot of hair. So we're going to put some glue on this. And put it on like that. And then I think the next thing we'll do is put the belt on. Turn them around like that. And I cut a 25 inch piece for the belt, but I knew that it would be longer than what I needed, but I wanted to be able to adjust it, so I cut a 25 inch piece. I think we'll go ahead and cut the buckle. Okay, I've got the yellow. It's kind of like a gold yellow. I cut these little black squares to go in the middle of the buckle. And so it's a 3 by 6 piece, but it doesn't matter, kind of like a scrap piece of the gold, so we can cut out some buckles. So we just want to take and cut out some little squares. And then we're going to glue on these black pieces on top. These might be a little big. I'll see what they... If I can get this sticky off of me. There we go. Okay. So I think... Flip that over. I think we'll cut the black squares down just a touch. Like that. Make our buckles. Cut this one down a little bit too. One's for the hat and one's for the belt. So what we'll do is we'll put the belt buckle where we want it, and then we'll bring the belt around and glue that on it. So I think this will be low enough so you'll be able to see it underneath where the beard just comes down. You kind of have to eyeball it. And then we'll take the belt and attach it right here. And center it right on that buckle. And then I'm going to bring it around. Like that. Pull that in a little bit. And I'll let that set up and I'll be right back with you. Now, I wanted to get the hat ready next and set it aside. What we're going to do is we're going to do the hat to set on the side like that instead of the front. We're going to set it on the side. And it's just like what we did with the belt. The buckle goes right in the center like that. And then we're going to take the rust color piece so let's get that right in the center. And then this is a 1 inch by 10.5 inch piece to go around the hat. You got some extra there to adjust it. So I'm just going to glue it on just like I did the belt. Bring it all the way around. Got my glue on there. Now the hat's all ready. See that little piece of glue right there? I'll be getting that off of there, but the hat's all ready. And we'll be putting the beard and the back hair on next. So if you can get out your 4 by 4 inch piece of faux fur for your beard, what we're going to do is we're going to put a slit right down the middle here so we can tuck it up right up on the nose. It's usually about 1 inch. tuck it up around like that. It fits just right for the belt buckle. So we want to glue this. Just bring it in like that. We'll do that to the other side. Bring it in like that. Because we want everything to be underneath the hat. We don't want it to be way out here. So I'll adjust it and give it a mustache with the hairspray, using the hairspray. And that's, so we got the beard on there, and we'll go ahead and put the back hair on. You want to get out your 2" by 4" piece of faux fur. And we're going to put this on the back. Just find your middle and just start right there. Get that on there. And then we'll glue the 2 sides in. Like that. Now I'm going to take my hairspray and my comb, and I'm going to style this area here on his mustache and beard. Spray it a little bit with some hairspray. It also puts another coat on the nose, which has a really nice finish already. So I'll do like that. And come right back and I'll be doing the hat next. So I've got the beard styled. The nose is dry. That's a really nice finish on the nose. And we're going to go ahead and put on the hat. It'll be real easy to put on. You just want to take and put your glue right around the brim bottom, right on the edge here, underneath. We'll put the glue all the way around. I usually go around twice. Like that. And then we're gonna set it just how we want it. Like that. And apply pressure and hold that for a couple minutes. So the next thing we want to do is the shoes. So you want to take out your 4" by 6" piece of black felt. The fleece is too soft. You need something more stiff. So we use the black felt for the shoes. So you just want to fold that in half. And then just go right around it. To have your 2 shoes. And what we want to do is put them underneath like that. That's how we want them. So we're going to put some glue under here. Get some more glue. like that. And then we'll just get the buckle right in the middle there. Like that. And we'll let those set up. So you want to, the next thing you want to do is put the little buckles, they're just little pieces of the gold fleece. Just cut the little rectangle pieces like that and put them right there so it looks like buckles on his shoes. It's kind of halfway underneath. And I just want to show you that, and I'll be right back, and we're gonna attach the things that he's holding next. So I wanted to attach this corn next. So what we want to do is you want to glue it here to the arm and then over onto the body like that. So there'll be two spots that we glue right here and right here. So I will put some glue right here and attach it right there, and then right here. And I'm going to hold those for a few minutes. So we're getting ready to put on the squash, the pumpkin, and the 3 sunflowers onto this arm over here. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to take and glue the arm down a little bit. Glue it down here a little bit like that. And I'm going to have to hold that a couple minutes. So the next thing you do is take your pumpkin and you glue it to both the arm and the body. So we're going to put glue on both sides of this pumpkin. Like that. And then glue it to the body and the arm like that. And I'll be right back. Okay, we're all done now. I put the sunflowers and the squash on right here. Pretty simple to do. Just glue those in place. And he's all finished. So I've got 2 of them now. And I've got the little children pilgrims out here, which I'm going to make in not the next video, but the video after that. We're going to do the children pilgrims. The next one's going to be the mama pilgrim. So here's Molly. This is what she looks like now. She's probably, I'm guessing, 10 pounds. She's a little bit bigger than what they anticipated she was going to be. I think I feed her good. So if you like this video, make sure to like. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe. And for sure, if you want to see the series of these pilgrims, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of those videos. Have a nice day.